Ooh, they ain't taking a boat.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
True.
Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
Well, I mean...
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
He was a good friend.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy.
Well, I mean, most of his group was
And
slaughtered, so...
I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
be a handful that knows who he really is.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
Like this ferryman. It's another fallen structure. It was an airship this time. Sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
Okay, making a mess. Jeez. Don't be so rude there, dude.
Welcome back, Sid.
Elevator. That's pretty cool. Oh. Why they have all these elevators and stuff. Just Clive. Going up.
Look.
See if there's anything here. There's new stuff on all that.
It's Sid.
Staying long this time?
See, the thing is that vitamin
Clive. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the Google friend. Victor. One good time, my furnace friend. Nectar? Why are you gonna be so stubborn?
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
Who's Victor?
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Ew. There's a whole room for maps? I don't see a map.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
She likes me. Okay, Nectar. Now. Now.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough.
Okay, if this is the where are the frickin' maps?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might
No,
say the
I'm
same
lucky.
of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor?
You're
Could
in
it
the
be
map
that
room.
you've come for one of my lessons?
What kind of lesson did you give me?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Really?
Well, mostly
That's
armies.
what was going
Though
on
that's not for
before?
want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
On the boat.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
Ooh.
For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin
Okay.
would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Place with the hole.
Certainly, there is no better place
Water
to stage
crystal.
an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Me. They're all going down.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
What?
Even. Right.
Yes.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
Adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
Speak with Vivian, the highways, map room, kind of stay around, learn more about the chronic. Okay. Grand cast?
I have the details here.
Okay, so the Grand Class is everyone that we know. Connections. Oh, so it's just storyline based. And everyone we know as they go. Cool. Situation
Here you are.
map. Oh, this was, so this is the situation as the story has gone through. Okay. Cool.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Oh look, Victor's got something for me now. Oh come on, Victor. Stop being so stubborn. We'll just find this today. What actually do something? The area itself. We just added stages. Okay. Arcade mode. These are battles. Alright. See, that's the thing is, like, I like the arcade mode, but I mean, it should have a method to, like, put you up against other people.
What do you need?
See how you score
So, what'll it be?
globally or something like that. 11 bolts. Wave tug, blade share.
No scratches, alright?
Force.
That it? Fine.
Right.
Clive. What do you want?
Both of these will be upside.
Anything else?
It's 11 volt. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's 11 volt.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Other Master Sid. See, the original Sid seems like he was a very
Clive, you're back.
inventive person.
You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a
you run up
fine
to me?
selection of tonics and tinctures. Or perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
And what can I do for you?
Well, depends on what you got. Channelers, whispers, automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Magic was lured, increase the quick generation. Choose couple. Music rules amplifier. Push it there all high.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Shares it, so there's
It'd better all be here.
straight tonic.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
No, we're not.
You got out else? Finished, are you?
Yes.
You look like you could do with a drink. How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
See, I don't know what
You're not
the
leaving already, are you?
whatever a drink
Have
does.
we any more knuckle pies?
There.
Oh,
sadly chocobos.
not. Molly.
My returns. Not a fan of this one. Sound of silence. I really don't have any orchestrations. Oh, this room is big and bustling. This is the last Clive's chamber. Great chamber.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Oh, gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head.
Okay.
But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
It's
Please,
okay.
don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Yeah.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Oh, my.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Yeah, I think you know about that girl, man.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others.
Yeah,
and the
that was
wounds
kind
that
of
remain,
messed
they
up.
are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
I need time to recuperate. I'm good.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Let's
I have a
see
few
how far
new
we are in the
notes that
tones.
might interest you.
Oh,
If you have a
not
question for
even
me,
before.
I should be happy to answer it. Did you learn everything you needed?
So far.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
What? Really? There's a callback.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav.
Roll brand procedures.
Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I didn't recognize Taria for a second there.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship has it.
Well, Jill's hanging out in my room. It's my room, Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
They're sharing a room, so... Wall of memories. Oh, cool. That's what they sound the crystal. That's the only thing up there. Just take shit out. Oh, got a box. Some more magic gas. Can't get that. Sucks. With me behind it. Reports, letters, and other things will be on the reading table. Republican army marches on the Empire to insane. Some to the front, something big is brewing, I reckon. I see you. So you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
You'd think they'd find a change of tire for both of them.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
She wearing
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Ultima.
Do you think he will ever come back?
Ultima, the ultimate magic.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Although Ultima seems to be tied to the Fallen.
To a world without mother crystals. To sit.
Ah, they didn't do the fanfare. Did part of it. That's terrible. Such an iconic fanfare. Ah, Joshua, you got a sword now.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Shadows you're chasing want to destroy the world anyway, so hey. Ugh.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
That's why Martha, she's a good friend. The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Something new that's popped up. It's the orchestration chest. Boom, 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 boom. There's so many
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Final Fantasies. Why does it change it? Our terms. So this is with my music. Oh.
Hither yon dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
Alright, jerk.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
True.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
Right
Couple
now,
of
she'd
curse
sell us
breakers
out.
are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I like the purple the blade, but you got it under sunlight. It's not that great of a blade. I wish I could climb over a different.
Clive, Sid, Cole and his
Okay.
men left earlier. I can have another party ready if you deem it necessary.
Okay, so let's look at our map. Here's a side mower, caulk and ball. Caulk and balls. Find the curse breakers. Like, you'd think this would be going up and down quite a bit. People here. No, it just sits there waiting for me.
Finish with that lot. Sid.
Right, jerk, what you got?
Damn blight. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Get you some pitch, man.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
True.
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't have to fell a forest to get pitch. Oh, that's just thinking of the map. Traveling to 3 reeds. It's kind of dark and foggy here. Ready to battle, Turtle? I am.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
lateral flame. Wax, big magic device.
I can't imagine Herbalist needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Not really. See what these guys are. Higher level, same level, same level. You get much out of 16. Shiny over there.
It's over.
Oh, that was, you were iced. Shark baits. Shark baits. That's shark baits. Shark baits.
Waken winds.
Nobody's giving much. So we just keep straight to Martha's Rest. Don't have to worry about it.
What happened here?
Come on.
Ooh.
We need to find the others.
Somebody did a number on this place.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. Boys from the garrison.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid?
What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
We're here for
and
you.
It appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
You got a boss.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.